Everybody, I'm Jonah Levine, and I'm going to be talking about my HOD Capstone experience at Highland Rim Capital. So, a little bit about the company. Highland Rim Capital is a private equity firm based in Green Hills, and they're relatively new. They were established in 2022 as a result of a spin out from a larger, more established firm in the Nashville area. And there are currently four employees at Highland Rim Capital. The firm is in the process of raising their first fund, and they're focused on buying small manufacturing, distribution, and services business in the Southeast, and then improving them and growing them, then eventually selling them. My capstone mentor was Lamar Stanley. He is the managing director and head of business development at Highland Rim Capital, and he started at the firm about a year ago. His main job is to source deals, do due diligence on deals, and maintain relationships with other people in the ecosystem. Some of my responsibilities included reading through SIMs, which are confidential information memorandums, and sorting them based on Highland Rim specific criteria to make an initial recommendation. A lot of the times, SIMs could easily be eliminated based on criteria that didn't meet, but a lot of times they warranted a further look. And also looking at CRMs and trying to organize our contacts and deals to help Lamar stay on top of outreach, stay on top of the deal funnel, and research, looking at industries and companies that we are pursuing and looking at recent deals, looking at recent market trends, market size, market growth, all that stuff, putting it together in a nice report. So I worked on research as well. For my human-centered design project, I coded a business scraper bot that basically aggregates businesses for sales online and inputs them into a Google Sheet and updates weekly. It helps us streamline things. It helps us identify new leads in a unique way because most firms aren't doing this. And I also got to learn how to code and how to use Python. I'd never done it before, and it was really an interesting experience. And basically, I had 5 websites on there, integrated with the CRM, and overall a success, something that will hopefully be used for a while. In terms of some of my capstone abilities, they're all here. I think to highlight 2 in particular, I think navigating ambiguity was one of the standout ones for me. That one was something that I definitely struggled with this semester, just kind of not knowing what was next after the internship and trying to figure out a way for the internship to tie into whatever was next. And just I think really proactivity and asking questions really helps in that sense. And then also being able to synthesize information is probably the biggest skill you learn on the job. You need to be able to explain things to people that don't know them, and you got to be able to explain complicated things in simple ways. And I think mapping things out, visualizing things, drawing diagrams, talking with people, I think that's the way I was able to format it in my head to synthesize that information. My artifact was Traction. It's a book that my boss gave me early on that he wanted me to read. It's basically a book that tells you how to run a company well, a small company like the ones that we buy. And I really became acquainted with more best practices and just business norms in general through reading it. It's really a great book, and I highly recommend to people interested in business. I've learned a lot this semester. I've learned about raising capital at a new fund. I've learned about developing relationships and maintaining relationships, and I've learned about CRMs and research and SIMs. And so I just look at coming from January to where I am now in April. I've certainly been a lot of growth and learning, and it's been a very valuable experience. So yeah, thank you for watching my capstone presentation.